So this most common traditional layout is our sink that's located on the clean side of that line of demarcation. So we're gonna come in, we're gonna start obviously in each of these scenarios, we start before you begin your shift, go to the restroom so you don't have to keep going back in and out of the room. You wanna make sure you've tied your hair back if that's appropriate, and that you clean your eyeglasses as necessary. So the second step is you're gonna be entering the anteroom. Hopefully you've got some storage here for your face masks and your bouffant. You'll want to have yourself a mirror here. So again, as I'm putting on that bouffant, I want to make sure that I'm not getting any of those wisps of hair out of the back of my neck. Next stage, I've got on a hairnet and a face mask, is I'll grab booties. I sit down on my gowning bench, 1 foot at a time as I place them across the line of demarcation. Make sure you get your folks a gowning bench. I've seen a lot of facilities where they just have a line of demarcation on the floor and someone sort of hopping around and trying to balance themselves to get their booties on. They're gonna slip, that's gonna lead to an injury. So make sure you go ahead and install a gowning bench or a gowning seat so they can get easily across that line of demarcation. So now the person would have on their booties, their hairnet and the face mask. Next thing in the sequence is full hand hygiene. Again, 30 seconds, wrist all the way up to our elbows. We would have started with finger picks, running water under our nails. Make sure we dry our hands with low lint towels. The new chapter specifically forbids the use of air dryers, so you want to make sure that you're using a low lint towel. And at this point, I would come and don my gown. Hopefully you've got your gown stored in a way that's far enough from the wet sink to prevent splashing, in a way that protects those gowns. Now that I've got my gown, it's the last stage I can do is use my waterless, alcohol-based hand rub before I don those sterile gloves. So again, that's our most common scenario. We're gonna come into the room, do hairnet, face mask. We're gonna sit down on our gowning bench, 1 foot at a time across the line of demarcation. We'll perform hand hygiene here on the clean side of the line of demarcation. Dry our hands, we'll put on our gown and then use our hand sanitizer, waterless based hand rub before we put on our sterile gloves.